Greetings, friend! Well, human, that's a long story, and even I don't know most of it. Well, I kinda lost my memory, and what I do remember, well, to be honest, I think I'd rather forget. I took to wandering to find some answers, but people were not very welcoming, to say the least. Eventually, I found my way to the Freetech broadcast station and the underground. People here seemed happy to have me around, so I decided to stay. That's about all there is to tell. Goodbye!
Hey.
What do you need?
Hello. My name is Sergeant McMillan, and my job is to watch over this tunnel and look after my squad. Sure, go ahead. There's some spare rations over on the shelf. Help yourself to food and drink, but leave the meds and ammo. We'll need those. Sure, go. Yeah, as a matter of fact there is. There is a ghoul who goes by the name of Blaze. He enjoys burning people to death, including my friends. Our orders are to stay here and guard this area, but you look like you can handle yourself. You interested? Fantastic. That bastard said this coming a long time. You'll probably find him around the old Ghost Town apartments. He has a mob of armed ghouls around him, so be careful. Take this key so you can get in and out easily. These days just ferals mostly. There's a local gang called the Skeleton Crew. Occasionally they stir up the ferals into a frenzy. They pump the big ferals full of jet, makes them move like lightning. There's still no match for me and my squad though. They are a gang of ghouls that live in Ghost Town. It looks like they have joined up with our old enemy, the Tech Raiders. They are very well armed, but not as well armed as us. They have not been able to breach our defenses so far. Well, long before the ghouls and the gangs came, many underground citizens had gone to work on the unfinished sectors. During construction, one of the bigger machines ended up parked over another cavern. The floor gave way and it fell through. It ended up in a nest of lake looks. It turns out most of the unfinished sectors were surrounded by the things. Looks started attacking in the hundreds. No one was prepared. One of their sonic blasts must have struck the reactor. Next thing we know, the power plant is going into critical status and people are dropping like flies from the looks and the rats. I was only a cadet at the time and I was lucky to escape. Major Cub grabbed me and a few others to make a counterattack in the next sector. The damn looks kept finding new ways in though, and we had to fall back to where we are now.
Evening. Hello. I'm Dewing and I've lived down here for nearly 80 years now. I guess I sucked up too many rads when Reactor B went critical during the Lurk invasion. Those were some bad times. Life as a ghoul ain't so bad though, especially around these parts. I spend most of my time tending to the plants. Bye.
Greetings. There is a spare room, but if you want the key, you're gonna have to do me a favor first. Don't worry, it's nothing difficult. I just need you to find my toolkit. It's not like normal toolboxes though. It's a box of precision micro tools for computer and optical tech. I loaned them out to Geeling, who loaned them to Wiltshire, and so on. Most people down here get so wasted that they tend to forget stuff. I don't think anyone has stolen them though. I'm guessing that means they are around here somewhere just waiting to be found. So, think you can help me out? That's great news. Try looking around the local apartments. Maybe the school or the main block. I'm guessing they haven't gone far. Look out for a small black box like the ones with custom gun parts. It's got my name on it too. And thanks for helping me out. Sure. I get... Greetings.
Hey,
Yeah. Have a look. Well, since you asked, my name is Schultz and I'm a collector and trader. Anything else is none of your business. Okay. Damn it, I'm not a drug dealer. Have you been talking to Tech Gold? Actually, never mind. As it goes, I do happen to have access to a small amount of concentrate, but if you want some you're gonna have to help me out first. Some colors have been harder than others to find, in which case I will ask more of you in return. Blues will briefly enhance your locksmithing, repair, and science skills. Greens will do the same for speech barter and charisma. Purples boost damage resistance and critical hit chance, and also affect how sneaky you can be. Reds will improve your combat skills for energy and ballistic weapons, plus general use of explosives. Yellows, I don't really know what those ones do. Just let me know what type you were after. But again, they're all temporary. A few minutes, nothing permanent.
Greetings. Looking for a new weapon? I guess it can't hurt to say. Enough people know already. I used to work for the Brotherhood of Steel. I left not long before we lost Helios. That damn place was the end of us. On top of that, I could not stand fighting the NCR. They used to call me the Destroyer in combat against mutants and Raider scum. It ain't the same when you know the other guy from drinking down at the local bar. So me and a few buddies went AWOL and found refuge here in the underground. Not long after, I was put in control of the armory because of experience with advanced weapons. Unfortunately, we only have access to the public armory. The Tech Raiders took over the military arsenal before I moved in. Take a look. Only what's down on the inventory. You can try talking to Hayward in the broadcast building. He sometimes has some advanced weapons in stock. He's quite the gunsmith and makes them himself.
Hey, what can I do for you? Well, my name is Elias, and I have lived in the underground since I was born. I have been outside plenty of times, but I prefer it down here. Besides, I have my armor stall to look after, and I don't know what they would do without me here in the underground. The troopers need someone to look after their armor, what with all the potential threats down here. I spend most of my time cross-stitching over armor plates and soaking clothes in various homemade hardening agents. It's a living. Sure thing.
Hello.
Hey there, feeling hungry?
Here. Well, I'm ex-NCR. My family were from California and moved out here about 30 years ago. I heard about the underground on my last tour. Most people from outside of Nevada think this place is a myth. I was amazed to actually find it, even with Friedrich radio all over the airwaves. Now I put my survival skills to use creating unusual and invigorating recipes from the wasteland and local caves' sparse food supply. Luckily, we have supplies in storage for more than 10 times our current population to live healthily for another 50 years or so. That is if I got my math right. Okay, come back anytime you need a good meal. Hey there, feeling hungry?
Hey there.
Hey. Ah, who cares about the past? It doesn't matter. What matters is today, and I'll drink to that. Have a good one.
Feeling thirsty? I can fix that. My name's Adornero, and I've lived in the underground my entire life. I've seen, fought, and lived through it all. The looks, the raiders, the night stalkers, even damn roaches the size of dogs. I might be a bartender most of the time, but I'm a trooper at heart. I just happen to have a knack for brewing beer. People tell me I'm doing more good in here than by putting my life on the line out there. I guess I can't complain. Yeah, take as much as you like. That Mark from next door donates most of it, and I get some supplies from some of the others too. A lot of people down here are very happy to have a regular source of good beer, so they like to look after me. Have a look.
Hey!
What do you need?
Hey.
Greetings. To a certain degree, yes. I'm head of the military here. For decisions that affect the entire population, we defer judgment to the Council of Four. They consist of myself, Santana, our chief of security, Van der Eng, our head physician, and Roach. Well, I'm Colonel Hoff, and I inherited my post as head of the military about 10 years back. I guess my story really begins long before that, though. 27 years ago, when I was still a private in the underground military. Back then, the underground was a peaceful place to live. All the sectors were clean and lived in, and the citizens were happy and prosperous. Then, one night, we were assaulted deep in the heart of our own military headquarters by a very well-equipped force of power-armored troops. They caught us by surprise and slaughtered many of our brethren, seizing control of the headquarters and our main armory in the process. They executed our general and broadcast the whole thing over the PA system. We fell back to the power plant and formed a defensive wall, but they never attacked, at least not directly. Instead, they have slowly built up their own defenses and have spent time recruiting scum from the outside, the Demtech Raiders. Meanwhile, our own second-in-command turned out to be a drug-addled manic depressive. He topped himself eventually. He was never the same after he lost his family during the Look invasion. I was next in line, but instead of reshuffling the ranks, we decided to form the Council of Four in order to pool our ideas and resources. Maybe one day we will find a new general. Well, I'm glad you asked. It just so happens we have a spy in our midst. Ewood has reported missing blueprints and roaches down another two songs. God help us if one of those bastards gets in here and sabotages the reactor. Anyway, I need you to ask around with the residents and see if you can figure out who the bastard is. Excellent. You shall be paid well should you succeed. I would try asking some of the residents. The vendors and troopers have mostly lived here all their lives, and I can vouch for them. Yeah, take this key. It will give you access to the reactor so you can ask anyone working down there. We warn, however, at the first sign of hostile activity towards us, we will all turn on you, and all of our citizens are trained and armed. Very well.
What do you need?
Have a nice day.
This is not a good time. Oh shit, I completely forgot about that. Must still be in my apartment. Here, take the key. It's the second single apartment on the top floor in a residential sector. The toolkit is next to my bed, if I remember right. No, to be honest, I never have enough time as it is. Certainly not enough to pay attention to everyone drifting in and out around here. I'm Reeves and I'm the head scientist here. I'm actually right in the middle of something at the moment, so if you'll excuse me.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, Reeves wanted to take a look at them. He said maybe they could help with fine-tuning the reactor's subsystem hardware. You can usually find him down by the reactor. No, not that I can think of. The power plant is the most monitored building in the underground. If anyone was up to something in here, we'd spot them. I'm Renzi and I'm the head of robotics. I basically just keep the robots up and running. I'm also proud to say I have more than doubled the efficiency of our own sentry bots in the last 3 years alone. With these tools if you know what you are doing. It's easy work and the hours are good.
Yes.
Hey there, feeling hungry? I can't say that I have. I guess all I can do is wish you the best.
Security Deputy Wilkonski at your service. Looking for the spy? Glad someone is on the case. I've been keeping an eye on the monitors, and unfortunately, I can't report anything unusual. Now that I think about it, my guess is it would have to be someone who hasn't been around for very long. Not many fit that bill besides yourself. There's Tyra, Smorgan, and Hermson, although none of them seem the type. If you're going to investigate this matter further, I'd recommend starting with them. Basically, I just watch the monitors, sometimes deal with brawls at the bar, and generally try to maintain the peace around here. Security Deputy will... Not many fit that bill besides yourself. There's Tyra, Smorgan, and Hermson, although none of them seem the type. If you're...
Nope, not in this place. All good people here.
Nope, it's been real quiet around this sector recently. Oh, like I told him already. Well,
Greetings. Yeah, that's it. Awesome, everything is still in here. Well, here is the key, as promised, and some caps for the effort. Thanks again. Very well, till the next time then.
Suspicious. Well, I nearly caught someone sneaking around our money vault about a week ago. They ran when they heard the doors open. I figured it was just one of the ravers looking for booze or drugs. That happens sometimes. Anyway, it looked like they were wearing leather armor, if that's any help. Well, they called me Hermson. I'm a rare example of a new Vegas success story. I came into some money after delivering a package from Mr. House about 4 years back. I couldn't figure what else to do with it, so I gambled a lot. Needless to say, I won big, then I won big again. I took my winnings to another casino and doubled a lot. I walked away with near 60,000 caps that day. Carrying around all those caps is just as bad as putting a target over your head out there, though. I hired a bodyguard for the trip to West Vegas and the Free Text broadcast station and bought myself the best home going. I found it all down here: freedom, peace, friends, even a wife. We took in the Casbergs a few months ago after Casberg Sr. was taken from us by a damned night stalker ambushing Trapper's Pass. Okay?
I'm Chief of Security Santana. Basically, I'm the one who keeps the troopers and officers in line when they party too hard. As for my history, I was born in the underground and I'll die here. Yeah, there is as a matter of fact. Go talk to Colonel Hoff in the power plant. He believes we have a tech raider spy in our midst. Okay,
Hey, what can I do for you? Sorry, but no, we're full up here. You can try with Razanov at the apartment office across the street. Well, since you asked, my name is Mora, and I moved down here with a few friends about 10 years ago. As soon as we found out this place existed, we had to come and check it out. I mean, what's not to like? Constant partying, friendly atmosphere, loyal guards, and back then there was a lot more room. A lot of people left after one of the main reactors went critical some time ago. When we arrived, everyone seemed happy to see some new faces. Now, in my free time, alongside looking after this place, I make a good wage out of my own homemade brand of cigarettes. They're better than the real thing if you ask me. Here, have a...
Can't really say that I have. I can vouch for everyone who lives on this block too. I've known most of them since I was a young man. I'm Cockey and I've been an underground resident for about 18 years now. It's a great place to live. The ladies, the booze, the music, the company. It's all good. I spend a lot of my time looking after our little death club pal Ben. He won't speak like his father, but he's smart and pretty friendly too. No worries.
Nope, not around here. I'm Philip Hart, and I'm a jack of all trades. Around here, I cook, brew spirits, help out around the workshops, and treat minor injuries. I have a few supplies for sale if you are in need of food or medicine.
Have a nice day.
Hey. No, just you poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Maybe I am. What's it to you anyway? You don't see me bothering nobody. Well, I'm Smorgan and I moved down here about 3 years ago now. Before that I was a traveling merchant. My family and I were trying to find a better home up north. We ended up getting ambushed by a gang of tech raiders. They slaughtered everyone and left me for dead with a bullet in my shoulder. Somehow I managed to crawl to the Free Tech broadcast station. The people here have done a good job of looking after me ever since. He did he? Well, I don't know why he would say a thing like that. I keep to myself and stay out of other people's business. So should you. Please, I don't know anything about a spy. Just leave me alone. Hey. Oh, fuck this. I'm sick of these hippie freaks anyway. Die, motherfuckers!
I've got one! Hey! Glad that's over. Morning.
Damn, I should have known. I never liked that guy. Thank you for rooting out the spy. As for your payment, you can have these combat supplies. I hope you can make use of them. Yeah, take this keycard. It will give you access to the emergency elevator in the market sector. Thanks again for your help. Try talking with Macmillan or Cobb. They're out guarding the south and east entrances, respectively. Also, Roach may well have a number of things he needs doing.
Hey, what can I get you? Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot. Come back any...
fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, ma'am. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position. Servos active. Operation complete. Thank you for your business. Numbness will subside in several minutes, awaiting further orders. Yes, ma'am.
Welcome back. What can I get you? I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well. Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill. I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran... I doubt much of that'll be on him if you find him. If you kill... Yep.
Can I help you?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, so... Well, my name... I keep...
Hello. Hello, my name is Tyra. Tyra Haggard. Nice to meet you. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. I guess you're the new owner then. Well, I'm glad someone is looking after the place. To be honest, most of that belonged to my dad. I was sad to see it go. I left a lot of memories there. On the other hand, I have found life here in the underground so interesting and exciting that I don't really miss it. Well, apart from the non-stop partying, the unusual mix of people, and the occasional hostile takeover attempt, it's actually quite chill. There is rarely any infighting here, and everyone is welcoming to outsiders such as you and I. This can have its problems. The tech raiders are constantly pestering the community with spies, but they have yet to launch an organized offensive. You would have to talk to one of the trooper officers to learn much more about that though. Personally,
I'm amazed by all the technology that's been hoarded down here. Despite my initial reaction, I've grown to love Roach's music too. Roach. Well, he seems like a grumpy sort, but underneath he is a very talkative fellow, and friendly enough once you get to know him. You should go talk with him. I bet he could use your help with a few things. If you're interested, I'm sure he would pay you well.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Well, friend, the name's Wiltshire, and I'm the resident underground DJ. I don't have to do much though because the computers handle most of it.
Hello.
Have a nice day.
Hi, how are you? My name is Chafik, and I'm in charge of organizing and updating our supply inventories. Did you know we have enough food to last our current population for approximately 400 years? Although this place was designed to house hundreds of people, it never got finished. Luckily for us, the storerooms were. We also have access to some incredible technology here, stuff I never imagined could exist. If only we were still in control of our own military headquarters, then we could do some real good up in the wastes too. The damn tech raiders is what happened. Took over our armory and used our own weapons against us. I heard there was someone else involved, but you would have to ask one of the military officers for more details.
Have a nice day.
Hey!
Have a nice day.
How can I help you? Sure.
Hey.
Yeah. Sure, go ahead. Yeah, well, there are a few things if you have the time. I've been making music since before the war, and from then up until now, there are those who sought to destroy or steal it. Not long ago, I finally got wise and started installing tracking chips in all of my audio discs. I've located a few of my missing discs that are still in the local area. If you would, I'd like you to find those discs and bring them back to me. The areas seem to be defended, but to an experienced adventurer like yourself, I imagine the opposition will be a pushover. So, what do you say? Can you help me out? I promise I will pay you well. Wow, really? Thanks. Here, I'll give you the locations. Sure. Well, round here we like to call it free tech. It's made with technology and we have the freedom to do anything with it. We compose it on computers using a combination of custom software and hardware alongside regular and unique instruments. For example, we have several electric guitars lying around. You can get a surprisingly scary and wide array of sounds out of one of them if you know how. Not especially. I try to create for all moods, but I guess I have my favorite styles. Also, the loud and scary tracks have hidden bonuses like scaring away the mutated creatures that live locally, especially the looks. No, I get help from most of the people around here, one way or another. Even Eddie has helped out on occasion. You must be new around here. Well, I go by the name Roach, and for the most part I'm a musician. Well, that's a very long story. Over 240 years old if you know what I mean. I'll tell you what, come back sometime after things are a bit calm around here. I'll crack open a couple of beers and tell you everything you want to know. Yeah.
Det Gerder för die Markbörder Goddess Uppsvanker Goriden Edai like and the Wurosh Brackery.
Hey. Sure.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you? Aw, just... trouble. Hey! Hey! Uh-oh. Still nothing.
Trouble.
That's enough of that. Uh-oh. For the Brotherhood! I'm gonna need some new limbs. Grenade! Hey! Come on! Make sure they bury me in a nice dress. Hmm. Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress? Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress? Hey, ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Welcome, sir or madam.